In spite of the advanced stage of the primary process, both frontrunners from the two major parties feel somewhat vulnerable, as stated by the Washington Post. But before we continue, please use some time to like this video and hit the subscribe button. There is a possibility that the expected rematch between Biden and Trump in November might not happen. This means that the nominating contests could be unexpectedly disrupted, and one or both candidates could be replaced. Recent headlines reflect this uncertainty, with discussions about the Democrats potentially replacing Joe Biden due to his age-related comments, and the question of whether any other Democrat could take his place as the nominee. On the Republican side, there are concerns about a significant portion of GOP voters who are firmly committed to not voting for Trump in the general election. Moreover, there are speculations about what would happen if Trump were elected while facing criminal charges. These uncertainties are not only on the minds of voters but have also been raised by prominent figures like Nikki Haley. She believes that the party that replaces their elderly candidate will win, and she sees herself and Kamala Harris as potential female presidents. The question remains, which candidate is more vulnerable? It's an open discussion, and opinions can be shared in the comments and through voting on the poll question. Considering the possibility of a candidate dropping out or a party wanting to change candidates, the process would vary depending on the timing. Delegates play a crucial role in the nomination process, and their selection occurs after the primaries. If a candidate were to drop out before the convention, their name would not be on the primary ballot, and anyone wishing to enter the race would need to gather supportive delegates. Arriving at the convention with a substantial block of delegates would provide significant leverage for any candidate. After the convention, if something were to happen to the nominated candidate before the election, the full Republican National Committee or the Democratic National Committee could choose a replacement nominee. The Electoral College also has a role to play, as they vote for the winner of their state. If the winning candidate is unable to assume office, the vice president would likely step in, as per the Constitution's amendment. While these scenarios may seem complex, there are established rules and processes in place to address such situations. The political parties have the authority to nominate candidates, and the Constitution provides guidelines for succession. It is important to remember that conventions have historically been the venue for nominating candidates, and the parties have experience in handling such circumstances. While the process may be unusual and attract significant media attention, there is a level of calmness in knowing that there are rules and a historical context to guide the proceedings. Thank you for watching. Before you go, please leave your thoughts in the comments section, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.